Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing amazing. So I'm back with another nail growth video. I did get few comments in my previous videos to make a nail growth video, but at the same time show my nail care routine. So I thought this would be perfect opportunity for me to make a video where I'm showing you my nail growth and my nail care routine at the same time. So yeah, as you can see, I have long nails and I have been growing my nails from a very long time. So today I will share with you my basic nail care routine, and you don't need any special ingredients for this routine because it is very simple and you can almost find everything that I'm using in this video at your home. So yeah, you can see I'm wearing two different colors of nail polish here on both of my hands because I was swatching the products earlier. So yeah, please ignore that. And now let's get started. So the first step of this routine is to remove any old nail polish. So here I'm using this nail polish remover from a Dollar Tree, and now I do not recommend this remover to anyone because it is very cheap quality product and it could be dangerous or harmful for your nails. But for me personally, I've been using this from a very long time, and for me it works just fine as other nail polish removers. And along with remover, you're also going to need a cotton ball. Now I'm going to take some remover on my cotton ball and I'm going to just remove the old nail polish by rubbing the cotton ball on my nails. Now like I said before, the remover is very cheap, so it does take some time to remove the nail polish entirely. So be very patient with it, but if you were to use a good quality product, then it won't take as much time. Once you remove all the nail polish with the remover, we're now going to wash our hands with soap and water. It is very important that you wash your hands after you use the remover because remover contains a lot of chemicals and a lot of ingredients that can be very harmful for your nail. So it is always recommended that you wash your hands with soap and water after you use the remover because soap really cleans all your nails and removes any excess dirt or oiliness from your hands and just really cleans your hand very nicely. After washing your hands, we're now going to moisturize our hands because it is also very important to moisturize your nails to prevent dry and rough nails. So here I'm going to take some petroleum jelly or Vaseline and I'm going to really just moisturize my hands in a circular motion. If you want, you can also use any other kind of lotions or other moisturizing products, and you also want to make sure that you moisturize your hands really nicely and just let the Vaseline or petroleum jelly soak in your nails for about 3 to 5 minutes. And now I'm going to just use the excess Vaseline or petroleum jelly on my hands, so that way my hands are also moisturized. And what I also like to do when my nails are being moisturized is that I like to take my other finger and I really like to just push my cuticles. That way it will help your nails to grow really fast and long in short amount of time. If you have a cuticle pusher, that's great, but if you don't have a cuticle pusher, you can always use your other hands like me to push down your cuticles. But just be very careful to not put too much pressure because it can also damage your nails. Once our nails are moisturized, we're now going to move on to the next step, which is to file down your nails. But before I file my nails, you can see I happen to have a little crack in one of my nails. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a nail glue and I'm going to just glue the cracked part of my nail and let the glue dry completely before we can move on to the filing. Now we're going to move on to filing. So first I'm going to file down the glue and make that nail smooth because when you apply glue, it becomes bumpy. So that's why it's very important to make sure that you file down the glue and make the surface of your nail smooth and ready so that when you apply nail polish on top, it won't look uneven. So here I'm using a metal file, but if you want, you can also use a glass file. I would highly recommend you to use a glass file because they're really good for your nails. So I usually don't file my nails very often. I only file my nails when I cut my nail or when I shorten my nails, but for this video I'm going to show you how you can file your nails on a regular basis. So all you have to do is take a filer and go in a back and forth motion to make sure that you're filing your nails perfectly. Also, when you file your nails, you want to make sure that you don't file it too rough or too hardly, because that will damage your nails. So be very gentle with it and file only in back and forth motion. And once you're happy with how your nails look, we can now move on to the next step, which is to paint your nails. So now we're going to apply a very thin layer of base coat to our nails to protect my nails from getting stained. Now if you don't have any kind of base coat for any reason, you can always use top coat as a base coat, because they both work similar and they both does the same job. So you can decide whichever you want to use. Okay, so now I'm going to take this very pretty green color from Miracle Gel, and I'm going to apply a very thin layer of this to all my nails. Now if you want to learn how to perfectly paint all your nails, then don't forget to check out my description below, where I have shared with you a link of my video in which I've shared with you very easy tips and tricks to paint your nails perfectly at home. So don't forget to check that out. And now we're going to let our nails dry completely before we can move on to the next coat. Okay, so now my nails are dried, and now I'm going to apply second coat. So it is very important to wait for the first coat to dry completely before you can move on to the second coat, because if you don't wait for the first coat to dry, then your nails will be very wet, and when you apply second coat on top of that, it will just become very bumpy and uneven and can also leave fingerprints on your nails. So make sure you wait long enough before you move on to the next step. So I accidentally deleted a clip of me applying top coat to my nails, but you do get the idea that you have to apply top coat after your manicure. So yeah, I'm very sorry about that. And yeah, that's basically it. This is how my nails look like every time when I do this routine. So I hope you find this very simple to follow, this routine, and I mean, you don't need any special ingredients for this, so it was very simple. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel. Also, don't forget to hit on the bell icon for notification. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.